You are watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. Now for a look at the news making international headlines this Tuesday, 30th of November.
Heavy rain flooded streets in the Basque city of Bilbao in northern Spain on Monday, leaving dozens of cars washed away and stranded in the floodwaters as the Nervión River broke its banks. Around 100 flood-related interventions, including the rescues of 5 motorists trapped in their cars. Spain's meteorology service, IEMET, has issued orange and yellow rain warnings across the country's north, which means the weather may cause high risks to people and property and indicates the potential impact. Bilbao Mayor José María Aburto has reported that firefighters have been called out dozens of times overnight as the storm knocked down trees, flooded streets, and produced mudslides. The footage showed cars in the neighborhood of Zorotza stuck in the floodwaters. Over the weekend, storm or rain has forced roads to close and left truck drivers stranded as heavy snowfall hit the northern parts of Spain. Amid the persistence of rain and active flooding alert, authorities have asked residents to stay away from flooded area and to park their vehicles in safe places far from the river.
Intense streams of lava flowed from its 2 new vents opening on La Palma's volcano on Monday, has threatened more homes in the northeastern part of the island as the eruption entered its 10th week. The eruption continues at elevated levels with low lava fountaining and abundant lava flow emission from the new vents that opened yesterday morning around the northern base of the cone. Associated ash emissions have been rising to 1.4-kilometer altitude and drifting south-southwest over the sea. The new lava flows follow a route around the new western side of the cone and have been advancing quickly north of the existing flow field on their path, invading new land and destroying additional structures. The Canary Islands Volcanological Institute has reported that 1 new lava vent opened overnight on the Cumbre Vieja volcano as huge clouds of smoke billowed into the sky. La Palma Airport was finally able to reopen on Sunday after cleaning services removed ash accumulated over the past few days. As of Tuesday, the lava stream had engulfed 1,115 hectares of land, and the eruption has damaged or destroyed nearly 2,700 buildings, forcing the evacuation of thousands from their homes on the island. And finally, Philippines launches an ambitious drive to vaccinate 9 million people against COVID-19 over 3 days, deploying security forces and using tens of thousands of volunteers to help administer the program. The government made sure that they also have continuous second dose and boosters available to make sure everyone is vaccinated against COVID-19. The immunization campaign was scaled back from an earlier target of 15 million shots, but would still be a record in a country where vaccine hesitancy remains an obstacle and there are logistical hurdles to reach people in the sprawling archipelago. Vaccination hubs in San Juan City and Marikina City and Metropolitan Manila residents patiently lined up for their vaccinations early. Some brought their whole family, including their children. The Philippines has faced one of the worst COVID-19 outbreaks in Asia and has been slower than many of its neighbors in immunizing its people. About 35.6 million people have been fully vaccinated, a third of its 110 million population. The country aims to immunize 54 million people by the end of 2021 and 77 million by next March.